Batik is beautiful all the time. All the time.
Batik is a sort of cloth of printing of material, and it's a technique.
Found throughout the Southeast Asian nations, not only in Malaysia but also in Indonesia, in India, Myanmar, and a few other places.
Because I find it attractive, it's very nice, the coloring especially, and the way it is printed.
We have to wear batik because it is part of the uniform we have to wear as a licensed tour guide. That is the regulation by the Ministry of Tourism.
Batik is both an art and a craft. The word batik originates from the Javanese tik and it means to dot. Batik has become a very central means of artistic expression in many parts of Asia. It has diverse patterns and colours influenced by a variety of cultures. Jadi Batik Gallery is one of the largest batik and handicraft centre in Kuala Lumpur.
Batik mula-mula kita kena cari bahan yang sesuai untuk lukis, fabric yang sesuai, misalnya cotton ataupun sutra. Dan dua ni lebih mudah lah. Ada juga orang gunakan linen. Kemudian kita stretchkan dia atas pemidang dan kita panaskan lilin dengan rosin kita campur. Untuk sutra ukuran dia lain. Sutra dia lebih ringan, menelebihkan lilin putih, paraffin wax. Dan untuk cotton kita lebih beratkan, tambah lebihkan rosin. Lepas tu bila lilin dah cukup betul-betul cukup panas dan sudah cair, baru kita mulakan canting.
The batik making process requires skills and a whole lot of patience. Give it a try to truly experience it for yourselves. Next up, we have Fazul Sin, who is a fashion designer and illustrator from Kelantan, Malaysia.
First idea tu dapat daripada motif tu, abang tengok anak saudara main origami. Lepas tu fikir macam, why not terapkan elemen origami tu jadikan motif batik. So mungkin kat situ nampak something yang baru lah, new semua kan.
Contemporary batik, while owing much to the past, is marked differently from the more traditional and formal styles. For example, the artist may use etching, discharge dyeing, stencils, different jewels for waxing and dyeing, wax recipes with different resist values, and work with silk, cotton, wool, leather, paper, or even wood and ceramics.
Okay, batikin aja is a slang term. Like, we just want us like, why don't you wearing batik, something like that. So it's a slang term. It's not a formal term that we use during daily life actually. So we just want to make it fun, make it closer to our daily life. So yeah, batikin aja. So this is actually a small campaign from Komando 45. It's an Indonesian society in Taylor's University. We asked all Indonesians in Taylor's University to wear batik on 4th of October 2016. It's actually celebrated on 2nd of October. But in Indonesia itself, there is no specific celebration for this, but let's say media, television, radio, everyone will be wearing batik. All the anchors, celebrities will be wearing batik on their day. So as simple as that. The most important part in batik was colors and the design itself, because the different design will show different part of Indonesia, and different color will show how formal the batik is. Let's say chocolate is the most formal. So most of people wearing chocolate, the brown chocolate, black, white colors to a formal event. But let's say red, pink, blue, or modern batik to more informal event, something like that. If you ask me as a foreigner and you want to buy batik from Indonesia, I can suggest you to come to Yogyakarta, because I can say Yogyakarta is the most traditional city now in Indonesia, where batik is everywhere. You can see how they make batik, you can see everything in batik. Okay, so this one what I'm wearing is batik kraton. This pattern is Parang Barong, and this one is Batik Hawung. So actually the Batik Parang Barong, it's more like for king, leaders, the rich people kind of thing. But nowadays everyone can buy it. This one's meanings like happy life, good life for everyone, because there is a peacock and there's flowers inside the pattern. So it means harmony, good life, or something like that.
We must urge institutions to undertake research, education, training, promotion and financial support concerning batik as an essential handicraft. This is to ensure ongoing development and recognition of batik in Malaysia and internationally. Let's hear some of our suggestions from our interviewees.
Kita wujudkan satu tempat, platform macam untuk anak muda apa semua boleh luahkan dia punya karya. Kita pamerkan tempat yang khusus macam tu. So orang luar kenalilah. Anak muda zaman sekarang macam teruskanlah walaupun dah kira macam dia belajar macam apa yang dia belajar daripada batik tu dia terus berterusanlah majukan batik tu bukan semata-mata untuk buat duit lah. Batik tu kan dia terus hidup, dikenali luar.
Satu jenis art yang
patut hargai, appreciate macam tu kan.
Nowadays in Indonesia itself, a lot of people wearing batik, but not everyone wearing batik from Indonesia. Why? Because China nowadays they make their own batik, mass produced, cheaper, but they labeled it as Indonesian batik. So it's kind of sad if you see that people who is making batik nowadays is our mom or even grandmother's generation. It's not our generation. It's not yet. I hope it's not our generation yet. But hopefully in the future, our generation can make our own batik. As in, we produce, we sell it by ourselves. And yeah, this is Indonesian batik. But not only Indonesian who can wear it. Everyone can wear it, but from Indonesia.
Actually, currently, right, in our industry, right, is lacking of the information and the promotion. For example, there is a lot of digital things from outside of the country and bring into Malaysia. For example, digital batik, and people they use the technology to print the batik motif and claim that as a handmade or hand printed. I think that is totally wrong. There's in a lot of shopping mall, right? They do sell this kind of thing. But I hope that the public, right, they should know that what type of batik is a real batik. The real batik actually both sides must be the same. If you wanted to support Malaysian batik, right, you need to buy the real original batik. But it's not just a piece of so-called Malaysian batik and with the print from China.